This is the Midday Market Report for Thursday on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network. I'm Mark Magnuson. Joined at midday by John Heinberg of Total Farm Marketing. John, what's happening with the trade in the grains?
Got some nice money flow into the grain markets today, at least to start the session. We'll see if we can hang on to it throughout the whole day today. First off, soybean market, we did trade as much as 10 cents higher, drifting back to about a nickel higher here at the 11 o'clock hour. Again, some optimism maybe with the Chinese trade negotiations. There's just a lot of chatter right now. Sometimes the market might be feeling chatter is leading to something at the end of the month here when we do sit down with the Chinese delegation in that regard. Plus, also, we had that crush number yesterday. That was a really nice number, just short of 200 million bushels, all-time high for the month in that regard. So, again, that domestic crush is just going to be something to help us work through the soybean supply that we have there. And you start thinking about the reduced acreage. That crush could probably absorb quite a bit of that export demand if we don't get it. Corn market following suit, but rallying to resistance, say, this 421, 422 area. Pretty big barrier over top. We got the 100-day moving average here, trend line over top here. We've failed the last 4 or 5 times we've got to this point, so we'll see if we got enough room to push through. A lot of harvest to go. That concerns me. Just a lot of bushels moving around in this window that maybe we're challenged in this area and market might roll back again. I think tomorrow will be a very key close overall. Lastly, wheat market just kind of following suit. Wheat maybe just got cheap enough, trying to get back above the $5 window on that December contract. Corn helping out in that regard as well. And we've seen some decent export demand and shipments in wheat. So maybe this wheat market is getting a little bit undervalued for the time of the year.
What's happening on the livestock side of the trade?
Cattle market's been greener again and pushing higher. We are off the highs a little bit here. Now maybe just waiting for cash trade to get developed this afternoon. We'll see what the retail market does as well today. Right now it feels like the money's moving into this cattle market. You got April pushing through 250, December up in the 248 area today. So there's some really good value out there for producers, especially with them now the futures trading over where last week's cash is. Feeder market still following suit. From everything keep hearing from talking to people, the feeder market just stays red hot on the cash market side. And that's something that's really supporting this cattle market, especially those deferred contracts and feeders. Triple-digit gains up $2 a piece on those back months as well today. Lastly, hog market continues to be just kind of in its sell-off mode here. The funds are record long, put a nice high in around that 91 window on that December contract, and now we're down to 82 and change today, so basically trading about $9 to $10 off that most recent high. Feels like if this area doesn't hold, we could probably take a couple more dollars off that hog market.
What's the best way for our listeners to get in touch for more marketing information?
Sure, love to chat with any time. Give me a call, 800-334-9779. Shoot me an email at jonh@totalfarmmarketing.com, and don't forget the website of ours, totalfarmmarketing.com.
He is John Heinberg with Total Farm Marketing, my guest here for Middays. John, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it, and have a great rest of your day.
Sounds good. Have a great day.
That was John Heinberg with Total Farm Marketing. We will have a check of the numbers next. December corn up 5 1/4 at 422 even. November soybeans up 6 1/4 at 1012 3/4. December soybean meal up 50 cents at 276.40. December soybean oil up 44 cents at 51.24. Chicago wheat up 2 1/2 at 501 1/4. Minneapolis wheat down a penny at 550. Kansas City hard red wheat up a half cent at 488 3/4. December oats down 1 3/4 at 291 1/4. On the Merc, December live cattle up 75 cents at 247.53. November feeder cattle up $1.13 at 381.80. December lean hogs down 68 cents at 82.93. December pork cutout unchanged at 92 even. Class 3 milk up 16 cents at 16.45. This has been a check of the midday markets on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.